takes a lot of boots on the ground and there's no shortcuts.
But so when you go into these deals today, you have a big brand, but it's only in the US and it has its limits, is your point. You're bringing in, it's okay to have a sales rep that has come out of Salesforce or a B2B environment because you've got the SE that is the industry expert. And does the salesperson, because these are sophisticated problems with sophisticated workflows. I don't want to talk to a sales rep that knows nothing other than price, do I? What value does the sales rep add at Procore if in these sophisticated conversations?
So we spend a considerable amount of time enabling our sellers as to how to understand not only the technology, but the problem space that we're solving for. I actually just went through our new enablement boot camp. I'm like, if I'm going to do everybody else do it. Well, by the way, lots of pressure on the founder because everyone saw it. I nailed it, but I was a little nervous on that front. But the thing that we find interesting in our world is we definitely could bring sellers in who've sold elsewhere, because we really do think that selling is the skill that's needed in order to build the foundation of how we've tried bringing in people from the industry and teach them how to be sellers. It doesn't work that well.
Even in the early days, didn't work well.
It worked well enough. We probably could have done better. Yeah. By the way, you have to bring the right seller profile into the right account. Like we would occasionally hire people from one of the big tech companies and put them into a small opportunity, and they would railroad the conversation, and the prospect would be like, get out of my office. I don't want to be bullied by you, Mr. You name that big name.
Yep.
Sales rep. So there's a lot of nuances to all of this, but we do find you got to hire salespeople that understand sales and teach them construction. The thing that I tell all of our new hires is that is as insecure as you are walking into your first meeting with the prospect, you have to remember from their vantage point, they're insecure because they don't understand technology. So it's not going to be a one-sided conversation. You're going to bring the expertise around the solution space that we provide for and the products that we deliver. And they're going to be experts around their problem space and how they can use our technology. It demystifies the whole thing, but it takes a lot of effort. One of the things I wish we had done better earlier is to really invest in enable. It became a cottage industry in this business where people grew their own knowledge base based on their experiences and all, which is great. But we didn't have a standardized process until several years ago. And I wish we had done that earlier.
Much earlier, probably, right?
Much earlier.
Yeah. I see too many folks in specialized spaces thinking that they can shoot from the hip because they came out of selling sales tools. If you're a sales rep and you sold sales tools, you have a sense what the buyers and what the IRR. And it's just, I do believe the best in sales can sell anything, but I'm not sure the mid-pack in sales can sell anything without training. I think they need a lot of help, right?
Yeah. And I think the problem was that our best sellers had been grown up in the business. They really understood the space. So we bring on somebody else expecting that they would just do it. And that would not work. So yes, it requires some thought and investment.